Lesson 24, Environmental Problems. Hello and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to talk about environmental problems, the issues that affect our planet, their causes, and what we can do about them. This is a very important topic because these problems affect all of us, and the vocabulary is essential for understanding news and discussions about the environment. So, let us get started. The problems and their causes. First, let us look at the major environmental problems and their causes. A variety of environmental problems now affect our entire world. As globalization continues, which means the increasing business, cultural, and other contacts between countries, local issues become international ones. Today, there are few places in the world that do not suffer from environmental problems. Some of the major problems now affecting the world include acid rain, which is rain that contains harmful chemicals as a result of burning substances like oil and coal. There is also air pollution, damage caused to the air by harmful substances or waste, and global warming, which is a rise in the world's temperature. Hazardous waste is dangerous waste that can harm people and the environment. Ozone depletion is the reduction in the ozone layer, that layer of air above the Earth that prevents harmful ultraviolet light from the sun from reaching us. Smog is air pollution found in cities, caused by a mixture of smoke, gases, and chemicals. The word is actually formed from smoke and fog. We also have water pollution, overpopulation, and rainforest destruction, which is the cutting down of forests in tropical areas. People are also worried about the greenhouse effect, where an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide and other gases in the Earth's atmosphere, the mixture of gases around the Earth, causes a gradual warming of the surface. This global warming is leading to the thawing of the polar ice caps, the ice covering the areas at the North and South Poles, and all this is causing concern about climate change. Both human behavior and climate change have led to many animal and plant species, or types, becoming endangered, which means very few in number at risk of becoming extinct, or even extinct, which means not existing any longer. Here is a useful language tip. The prefix over means too much. For example, overfishing means that people have fished so much that it is having a serious effect on fish populations. Overpopulated means there are so many people living in an area that life is difficult there. So, this prefix is very useful. Dealing with the problems. Now, let us talk about how we are dealing with these problems. Worldwide efforts are being made to improve the situation. Green parties and green or ecological policies are mainly concerned with protecting the environment. Conservation organizations are developing nature reserves, areas where plants and animals are protected. Some farmers produce organic food, which avoids the use of harmful chemicals. More companies try to behave in a way that is environmentally friendly or ecologically sound. Societies attempt to dispose of waste in a more responsible way, for example, by recycling as much as possible. People aim to reduce their carbon footprint, which means the amount of carbon they produce, by using cars less so that they cut down on their use of fossil fuels, like oil and coal. Word families. Finally, let us look at some useful word families related to this topic. These are groups of words that share the same root but appear in different forms. Globalization is the noun, the verb is globalize, the adjective is global, and the adverb is globally. Environment and environmentalist are nouns. The adjective is environmental, and the adverb is environmentally. Pollution and pollutant are nouns. The verb is pollute, and the adjective is polluting. Destruction is the noun. The verb is destroy. The adjective is destructive, and the adverb is destructively. Disposal is the noun. The verb is dispose, and the adjective is disposable. Reduction is the noun. The verb is reduce, and the adjective is reduced. So, that is our lesson on environmental problems. These terms will help you discuss the challenges facing our planet and the actions being taken to address them, whether you are reading news articles, having conversations, or participating in debates.